I'm the man now. Errol Spence on these niggas got a man down. See the braids in my head with my top down. Same ones that doubted me got their hands out. Hope you understand now. Nigga, I'm the man now. Errol Spence on these niggas got a man down. See the braids.
What up, y'all? So yesterday I was watching some interviews or whatever, and I think KO Artist, I think that's who interviewed Hank Lundy. I was watching Hank Lundy interview. He gave his take on Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford, and he was like, he feel like Errol Spence gonna beat Terence Crawford because pressure, bust pipes, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? He gave his take, which was a good take or whatever. You know, his opinion. So what I took upon myself was I went to watch Terence Crawford and Hank Lundy again. You know, I keep running through these fights, and I'm gonna keep running through them and watching them all the way to the fight happen or whatever, just to see like different little things, or you know, just to bring up new topics or something we might have missed. So in that fight with Hank Lundy and Terence Crawford, I noticed a few things. Some good, some the same as I already figured out or whatever. But one of the things I noticed was Terence Crawford really do start off slow. Like, that shit is like not like a myth or observation or whatever. That shit is real shit. Terence Crawford start off slow. Period. That's like 100% fact, man. You know, Hank Lundy came out in that fight. I think he needed to settle down and relax a little bit because I think he ran out of juice. You know, heading into the middle of the fight or whatever. He ran out of juice, and Terence Crawford was getting in the groove. You know, getting his rhythm, as they would say, you know. So Hank Lundy was touching him up, you know, with speed. I'm not sure if he had that much power or whatever. It didn't look like Terence Crawford was hurt or nothing like that, but he was definitely getting the best of Terence Crawford, like timing him, like, you know, socking him. He was fucking Terence Crawford up for like a few little rounds or whatever. As soon as Terence Crawford got in the groove, he started timing him. And I'm looking, you know, I just got done watching the fight. Like, literally, right before I had click play on this video. I came to the conclusion, it's two things that Terence Crawford is like super good at. It's his timing, right? His timing and clinching. When he out of place and he fuck up a combination and they get too close, he do what he's supposed to do. He clinch. He grab you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get nothing off of him. But I don't think that will work with Errol Spence because Errol Spence is stronger than him. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at it, he's stronger than him. And he work on the inside. So if anything, you giving him an opportunity to get shots off that he probably would never got off if you would have just, you know what I'm saying, kept boxing and not clinched him. He gonna get his shit off regardless, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like, soon as you clinch him, you giving him an opportunity to just get free shots off. So, but Terence Crawford timing is good as a motherfucker. And he wonder why people deem him as a counterpuncher. That's what he do best, man. He time you and he counterpunch you. You know, the fact that he was taller and longer than Hank Lundy, he was able to get shit off on Lundy, and Lundy had to keep on, like, trying to jump in, and, you know, he had to jump in and work. The size advantage remind me of like a Sean Porter size advantage. But he was a little bit smaller than Sean Porter. But he got them short arms just like Sean Porter, so his game was supposed to get on the inside and work him. You got to rough Terence Crawford up. You got to, like, pressure him. And the biggest thing you got to do to Terence Crawford is jab him. Because you got to get rid of that timing he got. When he get into the groove, you know, the rhythm or whatever, you know. When he get into the rhythm, you just got to make him eat a jab. So when he get to trying to, you know, I see what Terence Crawford be doing. He good, man. Don't get me wrong. The nigga good. I just think he fucked up. He fucked up. And he got in this fight with this dude, Errol Spence, man. And he about to get destroyed, bro. He fucked up bad, man. But a lot of other niggas he can beat though. You know, he can beat. You know what I'm saying? I watch Terence Crawford, man. I see what that nigga be doing, man. He good, but he good for the guys he be fighting. The moment he get in there with somebody with some size, it's a problem. It's a problem. And we seen it when he came to the 147 division and he started fucking with them dudes who was a little bigger. He couldn't, you know, he had problems getting in on the inside on Jose Benavidez. You know, Jose was able to keep Terence Crawford timing off by jabbing him, but he couldn't keep it up. And he got hit in his leg with an AR, so he couldn't add no power to his punches on like how he, you know, somebody else would. You know what I'm saying, with more power. So he was able to touch Terence Crawford here and there. And one of the best things I seen Jose Benavidez do to Terence Crawford was those body shots he hit that almost snapped Terence Crawford in half. Like, it looked like he almost fell from a body shot. So that just only leads me to believe, all right, the moment he start getting hit in the body by a real body punch, the best body puncher in boxing, shit, he gonna break. You know what I'm saying? It'll throw him off balance. Just like how Jose Benavidez did, man. If somebody can hit you in the body and knock you off balance, when you in your stance, then we already know. We already know that timing ain't gonna be too good. You know what I'm saying? That's Terence Crawford best. If y'all feel like it's something else, let me know down in the comments. But it's that timing. It's that timing, and it's that clinching on the inside. Cause he ain't good on the inside at all, bro. He ain't that good on the inside. So what he do to neutralize, to cover up for one of the things he not good at is the clinching. So the clinching makes up for him not being able to fight on the inside. Cause if you watch Errol Spence he ain't trying to clinch you, bro. Only thing he trying to clinch is your fucking ribs until they snap. That's the only thing he clinching. It's his fist on your rib cage. He trying to break your rib cage like Johnny Cage. I'm telling you, man. You know, Terence Crawford, he got a chance at landing some good shots, but when it come down to it, once Errol Spence start feeling his best shots, and he feel like, man, this nigga punch like a hoe. Well, soon his mind register, this ain't shit, because a lot of people were saying how hard Danny hit before he fought him fresh out the car accident. He went in there and took some shots from Danny, ate them bitches. And everybody know Danny hitting. And I'm not listening to too many guys that tell me Terence Crawford hit harder than Danny Garcia. I'm just not. That ain't registering in my mind the correct way. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that in well. You tell me that Terence Crawford hit harder than Danny Garcia, I'm not believing that shit. He gonna have to show me. Because everybody was saying how hard Danny hit. Errol Spence went in there, he was eating his punches, and then he started beating his ass. So what I'm saying is, when he started feeling Terence Crawford punches, and he feel like, hey man, he punched like a hoe. You already know it's down. It's like a slope from there. It's a wrap. You might as well, niggas might as well pull them phones out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, catch you a meme or something, cause it's going down from there. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. No eyes getting collected, and it's over. Once he starts feeling that shit, you're like, okay, it's a little something, but he ain't really hit. I don't really feel them bitches like that. Let's go. You start getting into pain with Terence Crawford. Because remember, Errol Spence shots get to Terence Crawford before Terence Crawford shots get to Errol Spence. And Errol Spence don't jump in when he coming in on the inside. Even though those guys had short arms, they wasn't that great on the inside. They wasn't really working with Terence Crawford on the inside. Like, when I watch how Terence Crawford neutralized Hank Lundy on the inside, he wrapped him up. He wouldn't even attempt to keep swinging on the inside, like get one arm loose, boop, boop. You know, he pull his arm free. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to because, you know, Terence Crawford, yeah, he's strong or whatever. He was bigger than Hank Lundy. He was big as a motherfucker over Hank Lundy. But Hank Lundy couldn't get free to keep working. But then when I watched Sean Porter and Errol Spence, right, you will see Sean Porter trying to neutralize Errol Spence on the inside, wrapping him up, and Errol Spence got free every time. So I ain't seen nobody, even Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia tried to clinch Errol Spence too. That shit ain't work. Errol Spence was still able to fuck him up, and then next thing you know, he got a bad back. He got like, let me let this nigga go, man. Let me let him go right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a wrestling move that Terence Crawford can do. I don't give a fuck if that nigga pull out some John Cena shit. Ain't nothing gonna be able to save them eyeballs. So, yeah. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas make sure y'all get ready for that milk and shit, man. Make sure y'all get ready to throw some milk in a ring and splash and wake Bud ass up, man. Because he gonna need it. I'm telling you. But it is what it is, man. I felt the need to talk about that because I just got done watching, you know, one of these fighters or something come out with an interview. They get a take and they actually fought one or the other. Boom. That warrants me to go watch they fight, and then I might think of some new shit like that. So yeah, that's Terence Crawford's best attributes though. That timing, you know, but the jab throws off the timing. Everybody should know that. You know what I'm saying? The jab, you know, who has the better jab shouldn't even be a question. That shit should be a fact. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really like an opinion. Oh man, what you think? Well, Terence Crawford jab, when he throw that motherfucker, he shoot it like this, or he do this, or Errol Spence do this. So I think maybe Terence Crawford got the best. This shit ain't even no debate. It's nothing to talk about. Errol Spence got the better jab, period. And not only do he got the better jab, it's a hard jab, so he knocking Terence Crawford off balance with a jab, making him take steps back with a jab. You know, his jab is a power jab. So as he hitting Terence Crawford backing up to the ropes. And once he get on the ropes, you already know, he doubling up to the hooks to the body, bringing them hands down so he can go up the top, so he can lean your ass on the rope, knock your ass out the ring. That's the type of shit he on. So hopefully Bud ass, you know, he gonna need a little more. You know what I'm saying? It's really over because everything else Errol Spence throw is set up off the jab. That's how he get in on the inside to start landing uppercuts to the body, hooks to the body. Then, you know, he disguised his hooks to the body. You can see it when he did in the Ugas fight. He disguised it. So Ugas thinking the uppercut coming to the shoulder place, to the stomach. He think the uppercut coming to the body, but all you do is just raise it up. Now it's an uppercut to your fucking eye. He fucking want to take your eye with an uppercut. So he got multiple punches he can take your eye with. It can be the jab. It can be the uppercut. Or, cause think about it, he done took niggas' eyes with multiple punches. He almost took Danny shit with the jab, right? He took Ugas shit with the uppercut, right? We don't know what he almost took Floyd shit with, but Kell Brooks shit got what? He got hit with, I think, a hook. That was like a left hook that broke Kell Brooks shit. So he can take your shit with any shot. So Terence Crawford, he got some hell of a shit coming, man. Get ready, man. You know, I'm expecting the fight to be announced soon, but, you know, Errol Spence confirmed that shit over the weekend, though, so the niggas should already know what's going on, man. You know, fight hurt. Ain't no questioning if the fight gonna happen, because Terence Crawford is back against the wall. He talked too much shit. It's a wrap. You got to sign that contract, bro. It is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. If you ain't subscribed to my car channel, 392 Marlo TV, make sure y'all go subscribe to that. If you ain't subscribed to my gaming channel, DJ Low, one word, space, gaming, space TV. Make sure you go subscribe to that. Website up. Merch coming soon. That's all I'm saying. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.